confused because I didn't know the Lannister theme song. It was my first time watching it through. Obviously, I didn't catch on that it was that. I saw that Catelyn or Caitlyn, whatever the fuck you call her name, noticed something was wrong, and I could understand like, oh, something's going on, but I didn't catch the song. And then when she lifted up Roose Bolton's shirt or jacket, whatever you call it, and you could see the armor, I was like, Roose ready for a fight. I like Roose. I was like, oh, he's ready to fuck some shit up. He knows they're gonna try some shit. That's where my mind initially went, because I missed a lot of stuff, obviously, so I thought he was like, oh, he's ready for a fight. That's why he's not drinking. That's my motherfucking dude, Roose Bolton. I always liked Roose Bolton. I thought he was one of his, like, good right-hand men. I'm like, he's a good dude to have. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, wait, what's going on? Why is he running? Oh, shit. That's where my mind hit. The moment of time, I'm like, oh, fuck. They done. But again, I didn't think it would be that. I was like, they'll fight their way out. But then, to have the scene play out like it did, I was like, there's either two types of people, and I think you could already tell where I'm going with this. If you watch React channels, they either cry out of just, oh my god, or they're like, dude, that shit was fucking awesome. That's why this show's number one. I was that guy. I was fucking cheered like, let's fucking go, dude. The good guys just lost. I love seeing good guys lose. Again, ultimately, we know they're obviously going to win in the long run, but to have the dudes we've been following for so long, the main characters, the main good guy force, and to just have them get wiped out, I was like, dude, oh, I could come watching that shit. I still get chills watching it because it's such a good scene, especially now knowing what I know. Playing the Lannister song right before that, like as a kind of like a last fuck you before it, and nobody was catching on except Caitlyn or Catelyn, however the fuck you say it. I think it's Catelyn. Like, dude, that is probably one of the best scenes in any show's history. Whether you like the show or not, it was just so well done. I'm like, dude, that is fucking awesome. Yeah, Sam Tarly should have fucking died, dude. I got shit at the time where I'm like, this motherfucker shouldn't even be on the line fighting. He's just, like, he's just gonna get in the way of the actual soldiers. Get out of the way. I don't care that he killed a White Walker, and that's good and all, but, like, he's not fighting in combat. That wasn't really, it was kind of combat, but not the type of combat we're getting. That's a war combat. He was more in just like, oh, I'm just gonna self-defense anything, but in actual combat, and again, they didn't really use formations in the last fight. The Unsullied did, which they were my favorite part, because I like realistic fighting, not just everybody run in there and get in a free-for-all and everybody pairs up and has a 1v1. That's not the way actual battle is fought. So I like that the Unsullied stayed in formation, and like realistically, having a fat guy who doesn't know how to do anything like that would actually be a hindrance to an army. He's just gonna get in the way. So put him in the back. You know, kind of like in 300 where it made sense, where they were all about being in a tight phalanx formation, and you gotta be able to hold the shield this high and hold your spear, and you can't have a weak link in the chain. As dumb as the movie 300 is, and with all its like mythical aspects, that was one of the scenes that was really good. And they're like, okay, you can help, but you're gonna be behind the line, you're gonna be the guy feeding the troops, you're gonna be the one carrying the water. Like, that is more of a role that realistically Samwell Tarly should have been in. Maybe have him be the last line where it's like, all right, where's the women and children and the elderly, all right, you're gonna be with them, and hey, yeah, here's the sword if it comes to it, you know, do your duty. But like, I wouldn't have him on the front line. It didn't make sense, and he ultimately did get somebody killed, so it's like, that dude shouldn't have been there, honestly, and especially survived through it. Like, he wasn't even behind the lines, he was in the fight. I'm like, dude, okay, how are expert knights dying but this dude isn't? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, then to see him just literally laying on a pile of zombies getting raped, and yet he survives perfectly fine. I'm like, what is this shit, dude? What is this shit? Yeah, the fighting didn't look bad. I'm not even mad at it being so dark. I know people didn't like that you visually couldn't see stuff, but I didn't mind that. But again, I'm a dude who likes writing. If it's not, I don't need it to be perfect. Like, I get you're gonna like mix stuff up here and there that realistically doesn't make sense, but that last episode was just horrible. Or that last season in particular with that was just horrible. Yeah, I love that when Ramsay got fed. I fucking hated Ramsay. I like villains, but Ramsay was he was a little too much. Oh, but that dude is died. He had a great taste in women, though. His girlfriend that ultimately got chucked off the edge. Oh my goodness, my goodness, Chef's kiss. Perfect body. Immaculate. But other than that, I was like, this guy needs to fucking die. Come on now. That other girl he was with was kind of like, you know, but they ultimately fed her to the dog, so I'm like, yeah, I get it. Feed the ugly ass one of the dogs, keep the hot ass one. Yeah. From that I agree. I could follow there, but after that I'm like, Like, I'm not even against torture. I get, like, there's times for torture, but the way he was doing it was obviously for the wrong reasons. He was enjoying the torture. I'm like, for different reasons, obviously. I didn't even like Theon. I'm like, dude, I get why you'd cut off his dick, but like, it was, he was just doing it out of the evilness of his heart, not really, trying to get information or, you know, as a punishment, really. He was just enjoying it. If he wasn't torturing him, he would have been torturing... Wait, I'm still choking him? What? Side note, I haven't even paid attention to the game for like an hour now. We've been talking, but whatever the fuck just happened, I have no idea. Visually, the Dothraki charge look awesome, but I could see the writing. Again, I always talk about that on Star Wars. If I could see the writers' decisions, I get annoyed. Where they're like, dude, let's have the Dothraki all have their swords on fire, and they ride off, and all you can see is that, and then slowly they all go out. Dude, that's awesome! But the writing to get to that point was just abysmal. It didn't make sense. But it visually was a good scene, but everything else didn't make sense. That's where I'm like, dude, I don't mind it being visually cool, but you gotta have the writing be a little better than that. At least for me, anyway. I didn't die. Like, if anything, if I was going to use the cavalry, if I were to go into my total war mindset, I would have kept the cavalry, because it's great cavalry, but I wouldn't have just had it run in. I would have kept it on both of the flanks. Since they don't have any cavalry, I'm going to use that to my advantage. And just try to hit them when they start bunching up and not paying attention. And side note, they'll have their troops... They would have to keep some of those whites, or whatever you call them, off to the side to protect against a cavalry charge. So even if they're not actively engaging them, they would still be tying down some of the zombies to keep them off the dudes who are fighting. Like, just keep them occupied. And if you see an opportunity to get in there where you think you can get like basically a good rear charge for those who play Total War, maybe take it. If you see a loose pack formation where you guys can ride through and not get, like, hit a wall of zombies, it would be good, take it there. But to just have them run straight in like they were some, like, Knights Templar level heavy cavalry, it was just ridiculous. Like, that's not gonna... Again, that's just me looking at it tactically, and I know most people don't actually do that, so... It's more of a pet peeve of mine, but they just wasted the Dothraki like that. Oh my man, you guys could have handled this so much fucking better. Fuck it, if anything, have the cavalry bypass the zombies entirely and go straight for where the leaders were. Try to get to them themselves. You're gonna die anyway. The dragon might go after you, but it would keep the dragon off the castle for a while. So, like, if anything, I would have done that. Like, just go charge them. There's a lot of you, and go after them, dude. Hope for the best. But just running them into a wall of zombies that literally has no emotion, it's not gonna cause a rout. They're not gonna do it. It was just such a waste of the cavalry, and I'm like, they should have done a charge like that. Again, they wanted that cool scene though, where, and it did visually look good with the swords all going out, but realistically, I don't think any military historian would have said, you know what, let's just run the cavalry straight in there like that. No, I think they're playing Total War. They got their replenishment stats all the way up. So she lost the whole army basically, but a few of them survived, so you still replenish the whole unit. You just, like, wait a couple turns, you get your whole army back, even though you just lost most of it. That was like Total War, really, the way she replenished her army. I'm like, dude, what happened, bro? Wait a couple more days, she'd have been back up at full strength. Just chopped right through that guy, and he did not seem to care. Just chopped right through Rey, and she also did not seem to care. Just hit you, you did not seem to care. But when they hit me, they'll hit me from way over there. Fantastic. Did I kill that guy? I don't think I did. Oh, we're dead going here, but let's do it! Don't have the stamina for this shit. Ay, Dios mío. Go up, health. I'm gonna need some. Actually, we got more tickets than I thought. I thought we were losing. I haven't been paying attention to the game until just now. This guy still here? Yeah, she just wasted it. Like, again, even if they didn't engage, just have them be on the flanks, and the threat of them engaging would have kept some of the zombies to watch the army's flank. Like, without even having to engage, they could have tied up more zombies than just by running in and dying. Like, that's like any tactician could have told you that, but like they didn't. Again, it's kind of like where the Disney execs take over, where Filoni's doing a good enough job, like with the Grogu situation, and then they put their 2 cents in, where they're like, dude, we got an awesome scene here, Brown. We're gonna have all these lights, or the swords go out when they charge. Yeah, but it doesn't really make sense, but we're gonna do it that way. I'm like, dude, like, come on, bro. Do that a little better. But anyway, whatever. At least House of the Dragon is good. Wasn't expecting it to be that good, but I am glad it is, and I hope they don't fuck it up. Take your time, do it right. If a higher up tells you to do something, tell him to fucking kill himself in real life, not a game. Oh, it didn't do the lunge, it did the little jump swing. Ay, papacito! I was hoping he'd still be in range. Really, he was not.
Your hope is blinded.
Go up, health. I'm gonna need some of you. And stamina. I'm gonna need a bit of every fucking thing, to be honest. Ooh, if we had got Luke with that, we would have got him right there. Not that it makes sense. If we had got him with the choke, it made sense to me, but probably nobody listened. If we had gotten him with the choke, we would have then killed him right there, but he did not. I didn't even know he was there, though, to be fair. I don't pay fucking attention. I'm thinking about Game of Thrones right now.
We have the hangars.
Yeah, I like the hounds on it. That was good.
Will join our strike force. Regroup and rearm for the
Oh, we just got... Who is this man? What is your name to the doom of death? You need to get a better name.
Cut off their supplies at the
godson.
station, fuel pipes and depot. Rig each location with explosives and claim victory over the rebellion.
This will take but a moment.
Since we'll probably end up using this as a video, let's open the Elgato and at least get a thumbnail. I'll have to get the video from the live stream, but we do need a thumbnail, and you can't get them from YouTube streams without the quality being absolute shit on them. But hold on, my Elgato will not open now. But we're gonna need to push. We lost a lot of tickets here. Today, Elgato, I'm gonna need a goddamn thumbnail. You better fucking open. Shit. We just gotta hope we get one here. The last little bit of gameplay. Looks like they got this one under control. There's nobody out here really. We'll put ourselves between us and them. Oh, my daughter. Oh, Daddy loves choking his daughter. Balin knows what I'm talking about. I would too have done it, man. She and his. Luke, fuck off, man. Leia's mine, bro, not yours. It's Star Wars, you can't get mad. He literally had that shit in canon, basically, so like, stop. Ooh, that is one lucky pancake. Oh, they're so lucky. That's not. Alright, how many tickets we got? We got 48 tickets left. Let's just post up here, seal the deal on this one. We don't want to fly away or run away and then BB-8 rolls his dumbass in here and fucking disarms it while whipping everybody. See? I know I don't pay attention on games, but I still know some shit, you guys. I have put thousands and thousands of hours into this game, sadly. That is how people play. You know what's coming. This is where BB-8's gonna roll his dumbass in here, so you wait. Now we'll try to finish this quickly, but at least there's only one objective to worry about, not two. And if we had left, BB-8 might have just been there in time to save the day. Now we will go here. Can I get a force choke for this little fucking cunt? Thank you. We don't like BB-8s. BB-8 should all die, if I had my say. Now we just have to play suicide. Oh, well, I was going to use that shield, and that shield is now gone. Get out of here, Yoda. I hit you once, you better run away like you did in the fucking movie, in the Revenge of the Sith movie. Get him, Grievous! Good job, Grievous! Hold the line, brother! Hold the line! Hold the line! Ah! Get off of it! They can still disarm it while you're choking them. As dumb as it is, and they got us fine. Well, it's up to the team now. It's up to the team. Let's go bless someone's day with ISB Trooper if we can make it there.
Detonating the pipes shortly.
Where's the rest of the heroes, bro? We got Boss. Who's this other hero? We got another hero over here. Who's this one on the front? We need to hook him up. Palpatine, get your old ass over here, bitch. Come here, Palpatine. Get some health. Heal, brother. Everybody. Shield wall. Make a shield wall around this objective. Pretend you're Melisandre and we're the Unsullied and we're protecting Melisandre. Ah, wrong ball, wrong ball. I'm scared of black balls, man. PTSD for black balls. Look at that sniper helping the cause. And there you go, right there. There's one. And he can attack while doing that. Fucking stupid game, I swear. They don't let Jedi and Sith block anymore when they're disarming. But a BB-8 can roll and disarm it, even though he can't reach where the fucking bomb is armed. And now we lose. Welcome to Battlefront 2, you guys. Where they're like, we made a good game. No, they didn't.
Every second
They fucked up good stuff. Makes more sense for a Jedi or a Sith who can block and use the Force to disarm it. But a droid who's spinning and can't even physically reach where the console or the buttons are can disarm at the same time. Because they're like, you know what? This is a good idea. This is a good idea, said DICE. Which usually will tell you, if they say that, it's probably not a good idea. But at least it was a good game. We've been on for 3 hours. We talked too much. I think it's we need to get off here. It's late. It's midnight here now. I'm probably keeping the neighbors up. Let me save this. Let's do this. Well, I'll be seeing you guys later, I guess.